But yeah, whenever she got to the movies with us, she walked in, and honestly, she looked very beautiful. She looked like the prettiest I've ever seen her before, and I still remember everything that she was wearing and shit. But what's it called?
Alright.
Yeah, sorry. But whenever she walked in, I was like, "Hey," and she was like, "What's up?" And she gave me a hug, and I hugged her back, and my dad said hi to her mom and shit, and
And you got a phone.
huh? No, I got a honestly, in class, what's it called? She was
You got
standing
one.
next to me. No, like it was time to leave, and she was stood next to me, and her elbow touched mine, and that's like the first time I ever got a boner by her. Like, I'm being completely honest right now. That was like the first time ever. And I was like, shit, dude. But but yeah, whenever we got there, we walked in and like since it was an R-rated movie, we had to get our parents to like walk us in and then they left. And then we're all just there. And this was the first time I've ever been by myself on a date or like out of the house by myself with somebody else. First time ever. So I was nervous as hell. Oh yeah, and before I didn't brush my teeth before I left, so we stopped at Target and I got like a toothbrush and then like one of those little packets that comes with everything and shit. Yeah, and I brushed my teeth in the restroom. And this guy asked me like, "Hey, do you have a date?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And like I was just like being so weird and awkward and cool and shit. I was like, "Yeah, I got a date. What's up, bitch?" And then I was like, "Nah, nah." Like, "Yeah, I do." But like it's kind of personal, so. And I was like, I don't know, like it was weird. But yeah, whenever we walked in, um what's it called? Whenever we walked in, we sat down, and it was like a weird seating arrangement. Like, her sister and her friend were sitting below us, and then I was sitting on the right side of her, and her friend was sitting on the left side of her, and she was sitting in the middle. And what we were doing the whole time, like, I just could not take my eyes off of her. Like, for real. Like I don't even remember what the movie was about. I had to like ask my dad to buy the movie because I wasn't even watching the whole damn thing. All I remember is that the guy shot a kid that was holding an RPG. That's like the only part I remember.
Oh yeah, I remember that shit.
Yeah, and then
Alright, wait, keep going along like the very edge to where it goes up.
all
You
right.
know what I'm talking about? Like where the side of the stairs starts to go up, like you'll see like the little crack.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's down more, it's down more.
Oh, like right here?
Yeah.
You
Oh my
asshole.
god. That was late. I
But
didn't see you, like, I thought that you didn't know where it was, and I was like,
wait, do you want me to keep telling you?
sure, go ahead.
But yeah, so whenever we got there, like I couldn't take my eyes off of her. Like I was just smiling the whole time and shit, and I was nervous and sweating and stuff. So like we got done with the movie and everything, and we got out, and then our parents just showed up like right as the movie ended, and they were talking outside in like the lobby for a little bit. And then I like pulled her aside. I was like, "Hey, I want to say thank you for being like honestly my first date that I've ever had and shit." And I also bought her like this little ring that just to give to her for her first like Valentine's present or whatever,
Was
or
it
for
plastic?
Valentine's. No, it was a metal ring. It cost me $189. And
If it was plastic, I would have beat your
no,
ass.
it was metal, and it was had a little sunflower on the top. And what's it called? But yeah, I pulled her aside and I was like, yeah, I got you this. She's like, oh, you didn't have to. I was like, yeah, but I did. And then what's it called? Then just whenever I got like done talking to her and everything, like we talked a little, and then my dad said it was time to go. And I was like, bye, and I gave her a hug, and I wasn't expecting a kiss, but I didn't get a kiss either. She gave me a kiss on the cheek, but that was enough, to be honest. And like I blushed and
Oh my
everything.
god,
And
if
she was
me and
like,
Carlos were there,
"Y'all be my wingmans, though."
they would have been like, oh shit! Carlos would
Yeah.
be like, oh, he's gonna be pissed.
Carlos would have been like, "Oh, you splooge, my nigga, you splooge." But yeah, and then she gave me a kiss on my cheek, and then we said bye. And as soon as I got home, I texted her. Like we just started texting each other. It was crazy, but I liked it. And then like after that, it didn't.
Hey!
But like after that movie, like nothing really happened. Like I never asked her out and she never asked me out, nor like did we ever like exchange words like, "Hey, you want to go out?" or anything. It just kind of happened. But in all my other past relationships, whenever I just asked a girl out, like I would just be like, "Hey, do you want to go out with me?" Cuz like I knew like I was never going to get them. Like I felt so proud of myself like that I was just like flat out ugly and shit that I thought that like they would just automatically say no. And that's what happened most of the time. Like every time I would ask a girl out that I liked, they'd always end up saying no. And like that's why I just never really like came to it, and that's why I got kind of pissed that she was late a little. But whenever I saw her, I got really happy because she was like the first person that actually like showed up.